Hi everyone, it's me, and today, let's become Batman, Superman, together!
Batman v Superman? Let's see. Superman can lift a truck, fly, and shoot laser beams out of his eyes all at the same time. Batman has ice skates. Case closed? Not by a long shot. Get ready to put your money on Batman. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Film Theory.
Hello Internet, welcome to Film Theory. Hi!
Where today we're looking at the most absurd matchup of 2016. No, I'm not talking about the election. We're talking about Batman versus Superman. Now,
With Wonder Woman, don't forget.
I'm sure I wasn't the only one to see the title Batman v Superman and just start laughing. I mean, seriously, how can anyone, let alone a regular human, beat an all-powerful alien with a seemingly limitless set of abilities? Even Screw Attack's Death Battle concluded that anime's #1 hero Goku, an unstoppable fighting machine able to fuse with other fighters, channel the energy of the entire universe, and literally become a god,
Literally become a god.
would lose in a fight against the all-American hero. And they came to that same result not once, but twice. Even with Goku having the most powerful item in existence at
The fan base, the community, the comment
his
section.
side, the comment section wanting him to win. Nothing beats that! So what chance does Batman have in a battle like that? Forget Batman v Superman, a more accurate title would be Superman wins the end. There,
The
just
end.
saved you $20 on movie tickets. You're welcome. But hold on.
And let's just be sure that I've seen the movie, and got to say, kryptonite bullets? Seriously? You didn't know that the Man of Steel is, let's just say, faster than a speeding bullet?
Before you go out and spend that money to see Deadpool a 6th time, sure, Vegas may put the odds at 1,000 to 1 in favor of Superman, but what if I told you that despite the odds, Batman, with the help of some science, could very easily win this fight? That's right, I'm putting all my money on the old emotionally unstable guy in a leather costume and ridiculous voice.
If we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty.
And no, we're
Yep, lunatic.
not talking about kryptonite.
Which, okay, which literally, you know, a spear, kryptonite bullet against,
Everyone knows that magical rock is Superman's only weakness. Exposed to kryptonite, Superman crumbles faster than a moviegoer watching Jiggly. But we're making this a fair and realistic fight. No kryptonite involved. Like last episode when we killed off Deadpool, I'm gonna figure out a tangible, scientifically accurate way that Bruce Wayne, as a normal human, could defeat an unstoppable alien comic book figure. So where do we start? Well, in the words of Sun Tzu, know the enemy. Which means we
孙子
need to know what makes Superman so super. Since we're talking about the Batman v Superman
为什么说孙子
and Superman, we have to go by the explanation provided to us
Sorry, my bad.
by
Sorry.
Man of Steel. As we learn from hologram Russell Crowe in the movie, he's not innately powerful. It's Earth that gives him all his amazing abilities.
He'll be a god to them.
In fact, on Krypton, his home world, Superman wouldn't have any powers at all. Superman gains his powers on Earth through the planet's weakened gravity and its stronger sun relative to Krypton.
Earth's sun is younger and brighter than Krypton's was. Your cells have drunk in its radiation. Earth's gravity is weaker, yet its atmosphere is more nourishing.
Now you're
Weak gravity, nourishing atmosphere, young sun.
probably thinking, that's pretty silly. There's no way the sun and gravity can rationally explain a man's ability to fly and lift up an airplane, but it kinda can. If Krypton has a much heavier gravity than Earth, an alien coming from Superman's home planet could lift objects no human could. This is because a Kryptonian's muscles would have adapted to the heavier gravity of Krypton. Think of an astronaut on the moon. The moon has a gravity roughly equal to 1/6 that of Earth's. Since the mass of an object is constant, if you weigh 200 pounds on Earth and you go to the moon, you'll weigh 1/6 of that, approximately 33 pounds. This is why astronauts can so easily jump around on the moon's surface even when carrying hundreds of pounds of equipment.
literal hundreds of pounds of equipment. Super heavy.
And that brings us to my next point, the changing gravity also affecting how much a person could conceivably lift. A human who
Bro, do you even lift?
could lift 100 pounds on Earth could then lift 600 pounds on the moon. But now, instead of the Earth and the moon, we have Krypton and the Earth. Since the Earth's gravity is weaker than Krypton, Superman weighs far less here. As such, he's able to leap tall buildings in a single bound and lift seemingly impossible objects. Is it perfect flight? Admittedly, no, but that's where the other half of his power set comes in, the sun. When it comes to the sun, Superman draws his powers just like any normal plant does. The light from the sun that reaches the Earth is composed mostly of non-ionizing radiation. What's that mean? Well, this radiation doesn't carry enough energy to ionize or steal electrons from atoms and molecules. It has enough energy to excite atoms, but doesn't change their charge. Think of non-ionizing radiation as an easy listening rock station. It's like the Eagles of radiation. Compare
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
that to ionizing radiation, the Black Sabbath of radiation, carrying enough hard rock energy to rip electrons off of atoms and molecules. Ionizing radiation is the reason you wear lead vests when you get your X-rays done, and it's the type of radiation that everyone worries about when talking about nuclear reactors. This stuff is the dangerous stuff. Anyway,
Too much of it and it's a bit dangerous. Beware.
knowing that, we can now have more insight into how Superman's powers work. During photosynthesis, plants soak up non-ionizing rays, the healthy ones, and convert them into chemical energy. This energy is then used to fuel the plant's growth. Superman does the exact same thing, storing up non-ionizing rays from the sun and converting it into energy. Normal humans get vitamin D and a tan from the sun. Superman gets super speed and laser vision. The world is an unfair place. This also begs the question, why is Superman's Fortress of Solitude in the Arctic, a part of the world that gets significantly less light than like 99% of the globe?
Not a great plan.
Superman may be strong, but he's not bright. If he was smarter, the Fortress of Solitude would be in like the Bahamas or something, and it would be called like the Tiki Hut of Solitude. Make it happen, DC. In short, without the Earth's gravity and sunlight, Superman just becomes man, I guess. What?
Regular man, or like me, you can be humdrum, mediocre, mundane, plain, dull, boring, uninteresting, unexciting, normal, simple, regular, workaday. I can go on and on.
We actually see it happen in Man
Valina.
of Steel. When Superman boards General Zod's spaceship and is exposed
Yes, I just said Valina.
to Krypton's atmosphere for the first time, he immediately falls to the floor and starts spitting up blood. This means that by calculating the gravitational force on Krypton, we can now duplicate a force on Earth that will easily defeat Superman. Star Henry Cavill bulked up to play Superman in Man of Steel. By the actor's own account, he weighed 203 pounds during filming. According to Stack.com, an elite athlete in top physical condition should be able to lift twice his own body weight through a variety of exercises. So a normal Henry Cavill can lift about 406 pounds on a good day. Now let's look at the new movie. In the trailer for Batman v Superman, we see Superman successfully lift a rocket, which weighs approximately 165,000 pounds or 75,000 kilos. Divide this number by how much a normal Henry Cavill can lift, and we get how many times stronger Superman is to a normal human. Funny enough, when you do that, it's actually 406 times stronger. Weird, 406 squared. Huh. Anyway,
Coincidence? Or is it? Well, anyways.
this means that Superman is about 406 times stronger than what a normal Henry Cavill would be. Since the mass of an object never changes, this implies that for Superman to be 406 times stronger on Earth, Krypton's gravity would also have to be 406 times stronger. Earth's gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared, so multiplying that number by 406 gives us the gravity of Krypton 3,991 meters per second squared. That's insane. Our own sun has a gravitational force of 274 meters per second squared. Thus, in order to replicate Krypton's gravity, you would need to create a force 14 times greater than that of the sun. No wonder Superman is super. It's also no wonder Zod's plan to terraform Earth failed.
Looks like some kind of gravity weapon. It's working in tandem with their ship. Somehow they're increasing the Earth's mass, clouding the atmosphere with particulates. Oh my God.
Yep, it's poor doggy sleepy.
The terraforming.
What do you think thinking? These Kryptonians, man, really strong, but just stupid people. Fortress of Solitude in the Arctic, terraforming Earth to the gravitational weight of Krypton. Come on, guys. Ugh. Luckily, in order to win this fight, Batman doesn't have to do any terraforming. Knowing that in the lore of the movies, Superman is 406 times stronger than a normal human, to damage the guy, all Batman needs to do is punch him with 406 times the force of a normal human punch. And while that may sound like a lot, it's actually pretty easy. In fact, we can punch Superman with 1,000 times the force of a normal human punch.
What?
Oh yeah. In 2013, scientists at UC Berkeley created a robotic muscle 1,000 times stronger than a human being.
And note that 2013 is 8 years ago.
These robot muscles, which are made from a material that's also in cameras and missile guidance systems, can throw objects 50 times heavier over a distance 5 times its length within seconds.
It was like nearly a decade ago, this kind of technology.
Using these robotic muscles, Batman could create a mechanical suit with a punch nearly 2.5 times greater than Superman's. So much for creating a fair fight between these two. Superman is at a disadvantage here. That scene from the trailer? Oh yeah, that's entirely plausible. Superman should be scared. But Batman doesn't stop there. He ain't gonna fight fair. He's the Dark Knight. Bruce would
He's the Dark Knight. And in Chinese, you must remember there's a saying called 兵不厌诈. When in war, when battle, when combat, when war, there's no such thing. Everything is fair. Everything is fair ground. Even you can't complain about trickery. You can't complain about spies. You can't complain about back end stuff when war.
Figure out a way to tip the balance in his favor. Sure, robotic armor 1,000 times greater than a human should be enough to knock out the so-called Man of Steel,
but in the movie you use kryptonite bullets and kryptonite spear. Why no.
Batman doesn't want to take any chances in this fight. He would want to weaken Superman, and he could do that through the other half of Superman's power source, the sun. No, Batman isn't gonna block out the sun, that'd be stupid, but he can use ionizing radiation. Remember, Superman drinks up non-ionizing radiation like a plant to fuel his powers. That's the safe stuff. But on Earth, ionizing radiation is pretty easy to come by. X-rays, nuclear power plants, radon, and as we all know, it's dangerous. Exposure to ionizing radiation results in mutation, radiation sickness, cancer, even death. If Superman is exposed to ionizing rays, he's gonna absorb that harmful radiation, weakening him in the same way he absorbs the sun's non-ionizing rays for strength. Couple that with a punch 2.5 times the strength of Supes, and you got yourself a fight. Don't believe me about this radiation stuff? Well, look no further than the comic book Batman v Superman is based on, The Dark Knight Returns. In the comic, although it's not directly spelled out, Superman is exposed to ionizing radiation from a nuclear fallout. The result? He immediately shrivels up like a prune. In fact, Superman is so weakened by this exposure that when he fights Batman later on, he gets beat senseless. That's right, in the very comic Batman v Superman is based on, Batman, the ultimate long shot, actually wins. So in summary, all you need to do to beat Superman is expose him to some radiation, be it via X-rays, radon, uranium, take your pick, and then pummel him to death with some robotic muscles.
And that's one of the reasons why in this current age in which when we are talking about nuclear energy, safe nuclear energy, it's quite difficult to talk about it because we have done so much research about uranium causing this kind of nuclear energy to be kaboom instead of nuclear energy becomes safe and useful. One thing can be used as thorium, but the amount of research done using thorium is significantly not enough in comparison to uranium, for example, because we wanted it to be kaboom for wartime. Yeah, so unfortunately, humans being why? Do our job, man. Do our job for the future. For my future, for the next generation future, for the offspring future.
But hold on, I hear you say, that's far from easy. Who on Earth could possibly have access to all of that? Well, who else but Bruce Wayne? Bruce Wayne is a billionaire entrepreneur.
Or Bruce Lee.
He can do anything he wants. How much does crafting an armor of super strong robot muscle cost? Doesn't matter, Batman's a billionaire. He probably...
No, wrong. Batman is not a billionaire, right? Let's just be clear about this. Batman is not a billionaire. Batman is a multi-billionaire, right? One more time. Batman is a multi-billionaire. How much is it? Super rich. Just saying.
He funded the research for it in the first place. And remember, that's billionaire with a B.
Multi-billionaire.
He could make 100 robot suits and then buy a tropical island and then build a temple on that island worshipping George Clooney and his bat nipples. He's a billionaire. He can do whatever crazy things he imagines just by signing a check. As for getting his hands on radioactive substances, Bruce Wayne already owns dozens of nuclear power plants. Wayne Enterprises, per Batman lore, has multiple divisions which include Wayne Construction, Wayne Biotech, Wayne Steel, Wayne Weapons, and Wayne Industries. All Bruce Wayne has to do is borrow some uranium from his local power plant, or radon, or whatever. Or better yet, just stage the battle at his own power plant. Once lured in, Superman won't know what hit him, but we will. Ionizing radiation followed up with robotic muscles 1,000 times stronger than that of a human. And that, loyal theorists, is the true irony here. The one thing that'll defeat Superman, the all-American hero, is the most American thing of all. Capitalism. The green substance Superman should be worried about ain't kryptonite, it's the almighty dollar. But hey, that's just a theory. A film theory. And cut. Want to see more theories about all your favorite superheroes? Punch that subscribe button with the force of 1,000 suns.
A force of 1,000 suns!
And while you're at it, if you're craving more superhero action, check out Wisecrack and their new video exploring the hidden meaning in Pixar's The Incredibles. You know, for as much as I like this movie, I always got a weird vibe from it. And it looks like they did too. The greatest people in the world are only great through their blood. Hard work does not make you great. Is that really what the movie's trying to tell us? Well, my friends over at the Wisecrack channel are looking to see whether there's actually any validity to that claim.
Sometimes working hard does not pay off. Working smart pays off.
The guys over there have a bunch of smart, funny videos that aim to open your mind about your favorite movies, video games, TV shows, books. Any way you slice it, if you like this channel, chances are you're gonna like theirs, so I recommend going on over and showing them some love. And speaking of Disney movies with questionable themes, Zootopia? Oh yeah, we're covering that one next time.
Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Even though the movie ended with, you get it, kryptonite, the stone, the green color stone. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that this video has been very interesting and unique for you to watch. It's quite special, isn't it? If you do like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and comment down below if you have any share of us. Don't forget to follow my channel, and I sincerely appreciate all of your support and encouragement for our work. That is very uplifting, and thank you so much. It's very encouraging. Hope to see you in my next video. But hey, that's just a theory, a film theory, and cut. Thank you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye! Don't forget to subscribe! Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Subscribe.